Avatar: The Last Airbender's creators are leaving the Netflix series. Water, couch, Netflix, snacks. Long ago, the four things in your apartment lived together in harmony. Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. And by Fire Nation, I mean Avatar: The Last Airbender's co-creators officially announced they're stepping down from Netflix's upcoming live-action Avatar series. And for longtime fans, this may be the worst thing to happen to Avatar since M. Night Shyamalan.
Leave him alone!
When Netflix announced this live-action adaptation back in 2018, fans' eyebrows understandably rose higher than Appa on a strong breeze, because after all, the last time Hollywood tried to adapt their beloved franchise from animation to live-action, it yielded what scientists refer to as one of the hottest messes in cinematic history. The 2010 movie squandered its source material through confusing changes, muddy visual effects, and enough whitewashing to make you triple-check IMDb to see if Scarlett Johansson is somehow secretly in this movie. But undeterred, Netflix insisted there is no war in Ba Sing Se, and they managed to allay fans' fears by enlisting Avatar: The Last Airbender co-creators Michael Dante DiMartino and Brian Konietzko as producers and showrunners on this project. Because if anyone could do this beloved series justice, it would be the creators, right? But like a cart full of cabbages, it was just a matter of time until something went awry.
Oh, my cabbages!
On Wednesday, Avatar co-creator Michael Dante DiMartino published an open letter to The Last Airbender fans wherein he revealed that in June 2020, both he and Konietzko left the project over creative differences. When Brian and I signed onto the project in 2018, we were hired as executive producers and showrunners. In a joint announcement for the series, Netflix said that it was committed to honoring our vision for this retelling and to supporting us on creating the series. And we expressed how excited we were for the opportunity to be at the helm. Unfortunately, things did not go as we had hoped. Yikes. Well, based on DiMartino's letter, it sounds like he and Konietzko did try their best to make lemonade out of lemons, but at a certain point, things were unsalvageable. DiMartino continued, "Look, things happen. Productions are challenging. Unforeseen events arise. Plans have to change. And when those things have happened at other points during my career, I try to be like an air nomad and adapt. I do my best to go with the flow, no matter what obstacle is put in my way. But even an air nomad knows when it's time to cut their losses and move on." Meanwhile, on Instagram, Brian Konietzko echoed these sentiments by saying, "This is the most difficult decision I have ever made, but there's no doubt in my mind it was absolutely the right choice." Konietzko also added, "When Netflix brought me on board to run this series alongside Mike 2 years ago, they made a very public promise to support our vision. Unfortunately, there was no follow-through on that promise, referring to Netflix as a negative and unsupportive environment." However, maybe the most damning part of DiMartino's shocking letter is this. And who knows? Netflix's live-action adaptation of Avatar has the potential to be good. It might turn out to be a show many of you end up enjoying. But what I can be certain about is that whatever version ends up on screen, it will not be what Brian and I had envisioned or intended to make. Oh boy. This news feels particularly devastating given the renewed popularity of Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra, which ironically is thanks to the fact that both are going to be on Netflix. Avatar right now, Korra coming soon. But thankfully, this isn't the end of the road for DiMartino and Konietzko in the Last Airbender universe, because DiMartino assured fans he will still be involved in the Last Airbender projects moving forward. But whether that means any sort of future animated projects or just comic books through Dark Horse or something like that, that remains to be seen. So it may seem like a dark time for Avatar fans who are hoping to see their favorite series brought to life by the very people who created it in the first place. But DiMartino invoked the wisdom of Uncle Iroh to put fans at ease. Sometimes life is like this dark tunnel. You can't always see the light at the end of the tunnel, but if you just keep moving, you will come to a better place. A better place indeed, so we just gotta keep moving, everybody. In the meantime, you can always rewatch Avatar for the umpteenth time and start binging Legend of Korra when it drops on Netflix on August 14th, and then you can remind yourself that maybe some things are just better off in animated form. But tell me, what do you think? Is there still hope for an Avatar live-action series? What do you want to see from a live-action The Last Airbender show? Let's discuss in the comments below, and for all the latest and greatest in the world of pop culture, make sure you head to Nerdist.com.